You saw the photos. Tiny paws, big eyes, a fluff ball that looked like pure happiness wrapped in fur. So you adopted one. 3 weeks later, you're sitting on your couch at 2 a.m., covered in scratches, wondering what exactly you signed up for. Nobody warned you about this part. The cute photos never show the chaos behind them. So today, we're breaking the silence. These are the things absolutely nobody tells you before you bring a kitten home, and you need to hear every single one. Number 1, kittens don't sleep through the night. You pictured peaceful evenings with a sleepy kitten curled beside you. Instead, you get bursts of insane energy between 2 and 5 a.m., zooming across the bedroom, knocking things off shelves, hunting your feet under the blanket like they're prey that wronged them in a past life. This isn't bad behavior, it's biology. Kittens are wired to be most active at dawn and dusk, a leftover instinct from their wild ancestors who hunted at exactly those hours. The fix isn't punishment. It's a solid play session right before bed, tiring out that wild streak before it tires out your sleep schedule instead. Number 2, something you love will not survive. That new couch, that phone charger, that favorite chair you saved up for. Kittens explore the world through their claws and teeth, and nothing in your home is sacred. It's not malice, it's instinct. Scratching helps them stretch, mark territory, and shed old claw layers that would otherwise become painful. The smart move is redirection, not punishment. Scratching posts placed exactly where they already attack, double-sided tape on the danger zones, and quietly accepting that something in your home is about to take a hit, no matter how careful you are. Number 3, real training rarely happens on day 1. Movies make it look instant. Show them the box once and the problem is solved forever. Reality is messier. Some kittens take days, others take weeks, and a few seem to forget everything they learned the moment something stresses them out. A dirty box, the wrong litter texture, or even a noisy location near a loud appliance can throw the whole system off. If accidents start happening outside the box, don't reach for punishment. Reach for answers. Something in their environment changed, and they're trying to tell you exactly what it is. Number 4, the real cost shows up after adoption. The adoption fee is just the entry ticket. Vaccinations, deworming, spaying or neutering, microchipping, these add up faster than most new owners expect. And kittens, being natural explorers with zero sense of danger, have a habit of swallowing things they absolutely shouldn't. String, rubber bands, tiny toy parts, which turns the occasional emergency vet visit into a near certainty rather than a rare exception. Budget for it before you need it, not after. Number 5, boredom turns into bad behavior. A kitten without enough stimulation doesn't just sit quietly and wait for entertainment. It gets creative and usually destructive. That pent-up energy has to go somewhere, and it usually ends up being your furniture, your ankles, or your face at 3 a.m. Multiple short play sessions throughout the day, puzzle feeders that make them work for treats, and a climbing tree to satisfy their need for height aren't extras. They're the difference between a content kitten and a small furry tornado. Number 6, trust is earned slowly, not given instantly. You might expect immediate cuddles and purring the moment you bring them home. What you often get instead is a kitten hiding under the bed, watching you from across the room for days, sometimes longer. That's not rejection, that's caution, a survival instinct that doesn't just switch off because you've prepared a cozy bed for them. Every cat sets its own timeline for trust. And rushing affection, picking them up too often, or forcing interaction usually slows the process down rather than speeding it up. Number 7, one kitten can get lonelier than you'd think. Left alone for long stretches during work hours, a single kitten can develop anxiety, excessive meowing, or destructive habits born purely out of boredom and isolation. Kittens raised in pairs tend to wear each other out, learn social boundaries faster from each other than from you, and need less hands-on entertainment overall. If your situation and budget allow for it, adopting 2 littermates together can make the entire journey noticeably smoother for both you and them. Number 8, the cat you meet on day 1 is not the cat you'll keep. A shy, quiet kitten in week 1 might become a bold, mischievous troublemaker by month 3, while a wild ball of chaos might mellow into your calmest, most affectionate companion. Personality in kittens is still under construction in those early months, shaped by your home, your patience, your consistency, and the trust you slowly build along the way. Don't assume the cat in front of you today is the cat you'll have a year from now. Number 9. Some habits look stubborn but are actually medical. Sudden litter box avoidance, aggressive grooming in one spot, hiding more than usual, these get blamed on attitude or rebellion when they're often the kitten's only way of signaling discomfort or pain. Cats, even tiny ones, are masters at hiding illness, an evolutionary trait from when looking weak meant looking like easy prey. If a behavior change comes out of nowhere and sticks around longer than a few days, a vet check should come before any training fix. Number 10. The exhaustion fades, but what replaces it doesn't. Those early weeks can feel overwhelming. Sleepless nights, scratched hands, shredded toilet paper, a mental checklist of things to kitten-proof that never seems to end. But somewhere in the middle of that chaos, something shifts, quietly, without warning. The same kitten who kept you up at 3 a.m. ends up curled on your chest one evening, purring like a tiny engine, like the whole world finally makes sense to both of you at once. So, if you're standing at the edge of this decision, holding a photo of a tiny kitten and wondering if you're ready, know this: nobody is ever fully ready. Not for the sleepless nights, not for the scratched furniture, not for the chaos that somehow, slowly, turns into the deepest companionship you've ever known. But if you're willing to be patient, present, and a little bit messy along the way, what you get back is something no warning could have ever prepared you for. A friend for life, one who chose to trust you, scratch by scratch, purr by purr, until your house didn't just have a cat in it, it had a heartbeat that matched your own.